But mostly I would like to kind of share my knowledge because what's the point of me holding on to it? You know what I mean? It's for the world. So hey y'all, I'm back with part 3. So this is part of that 3-part series for customer service that we've been doing. And if you are new to my channel, hello there. I am Dina Barnes of Dina Barnes Beauty and Wellness. And this channel is all about my tips for people who may be entering into the beauty or wellness field. I am a dual licensed spa therapist. So I'm a board certified massage therapist, a licensed esthetician. I'm also a Reiki master teacher, yoga teacher. Girl, it's too many things to go down the list of because I've been doing this for about 18 years. But it's my hope that these videos can be of some assistance to those that are up and coming in the field. Maybe even those that are in it that are looking to go into a more luxury area of the field or more spa focused area of the field, because it's a little bit different than working in a chiropractor's office or whatever. So anyways, we are now moving on to part 3 of our customer service videos. And so as I mentioned in the second video, sorry I didn't mention it in the first, this is a 3-pillar kind of approach that I'm taking here. So there's give and take, appreciate, and educate. So this is going to be about that educate portion. If you haven't already, please like this video. Please subscribe for more video content. I won't just be doing educational focused videos. I am going to do some things for my clients too, because anyways, that's a whole nother thing. I was talking to my girl, one of my clients, and she was like, but I kind of want you to tell me about all the stuff you be telling me about. So I'm going to do that too. So I will have content for people who are not necessarily in the field, that maybe just want to know a little bit more about, wellness things and beauty things and all of that. But mostly I would like to kind of share my knowledge, because what's the point of me holding on to it? You know what I mean? It's for the world. So educate is what we're on now, girl. The main thing, if I'm just speaking off the cuff, right? In this industry, you're going to find you always have to educate yourself. In order to renew your license every year, you need to have a certain amount of continuing education credits. And this is because really especially in the beauty field, things are always changing. We're finding out, one day an ingredient is fantastic for the skin. The next thing we don't use that. There's just certain techniques that may be outdated, maybe a new way to do a certain thing. There's just always development in the beauty industry, and as far as wellness is concerned, we're just finding out so much more about various ways. I feel like with wellness, it becomes this thing where we're constantly finding techniques that have been around for thousands of years that maybe only one small area of the world knew about, and now we're bringing it to the rest of the world. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I feel like happens more in the wellness field. But in the beauty industry, it's technology, it's ingredients, it's so much that goes on every single year that you got to stay up on it. And that's really the first thing, right? Is get your knowledge up all the time. But not just I know the girls that and the guys, I know the people that, kind of just only go and get their continuing education when it's time. They're like, oh girl, there's even schools that do these cram sessions where they put all your credits in one little bulk package so you can just do it all at once. And that's real cute and everything. But I feel when you do that, you don't have a focus for your practice. Like if you were a doctor, right? If you were going to school for medicine, or even for nursing, right? If you were going into the medical field, the medical health, more Western side of the field, you would have a specialty, right? So when you can be a family practice doctor that may know a little bit about everything, but then, you would send a person to a specialist for specific issues, right? And after some time, and you may even become a specialist in a specific type of issue, right? So it's kind of like that. You don't, you after a while, if you just play the game like, oh, I'll just grab whatever's out there when it comes or whatever, then you end up being a master, what do they call it? Jack of all trades, master of none, right? But when you have a specific thing that you're passionate about, a specific thing that you care about, then you can focus your career plan around that particular thing. So for example, for me, when I went to massage school, right, I was about 17 and a half, 18 years old. And I had a teacher at the time who was very well rounded. So she taught us like kinesiology. She brought in people who did shiatsu. She brought in people from like other places, like she would take us around to the local like spas, the luxury places, things like that, to do like a spa tour so we could get an understanding of the different aspects of what it is that we were entering into, right? And understand like, our options. So when I was at school, there was a pamphlet for a acupuncture school. And I thought that was really interesting because I had actually already been into Chinese medicine. I used to work at a bookstore where I would always buy books about traditional Chinese medicine and herbology, like traditional Chinese medical herbs and all kind of stuff. So I had like a stock of books that I'd already been reading and all of that. Prior to my entering into massage school. So I was really into that Eastern, like yoga, all of that. I was already into that. So when I saw that pamphlet, that put in my mind. Then when I met the shiatsu teacher, it put in my mind. But I was like, I think that the area that I feel most confident in and most passionate about would be the direction of traditional Chinese medicine. I didn't know how I was going to go about it. Initially, for many years, I thought I would go to acupuncture school. But there was every time I would like approach the option, there would be something that would hold me back, or would say there's not really hold me back, but just say that there's a better way. Like there's a way that's specifically for you, So what I found was a shiatsu school that offered a 2-year program that gave us traditional Chinese medicine and shiatsu. So I didn't have to veer so far left from what it was I was already doing in my career as a massage therapist, but I was able to now add in that traditional Chinese medicine knowledge, acupoints, acupressure, herbology, like all of that without needing to learn needles, which needles are fantastic if you're into acupuncture. That it's a fantastic treatment, but you can access those points, many of those points, with touch therapy, which is what I learned. So, then from there, adding in Thai massage, right? Traveling to Thailand and learning Thai massage. This is all going within that Eastern technique, Lomi Lomi, adding that in, everything that I've added into my career path are all linked together based on the background of what it was that I wanted to research and get into. So that's what you want to do. You want to make sure that you're not just picking berries from the bush, but you're saying, I know specifically what it is that I want to learn, and I'm going to build my career around it. Because the thing is that your courses are going to be expensive. Like, I want to say, I used to think that, the aesthetics license, at least where I'm at, is a lot less expensive than the renewal of my massage license. But I feel like the education is about the same. Like, I pay anywhere from $300 to $600 for each continuing education course that I take. It's not cheap. So you don't want to waste your money, you know what I mean? So you want to make sure that what you're investing in is something that you're going to actually use in the longevity of your career, So that's the one thing I want to say about that. And then in that way, you make yourself an expert, right? You make yourself an expert in what it is that you want to know about. So for example, if you're really into body waxing, learn, or body hair removal, right? Learn every single aspect of body hair removal. Like literally make yourself the body hair removal specialist. Not just waxing, you want to know threading, you want to know laser, you want to know oh my goodness, there's a new Apple free, you know what I'm saying? You want to know like everything about hair removal. And what that will do is allow for people to know that when they're coming to you, they're coming to an expert, right? So that's that. And what this does for you is to be able to give your clients then the right tools for their use at home. When you're an expert in something that you do, then you know how to help someone else use the tools that you know, right? So for example, let's say, I'm really into acupressure. I have someone coming to me who's saying that they have a lot of lymphatic buildup, or they feel like they have a lot of sinus buildup, things like that. Then I can show them the points that they can use at home to stimulate, to take care of those things. When it comes to, after a massage, people are used to their massage therapists like telling you like what stretches can you do at home to assist you with maintaining what it is that we just did. So, other things like soaks and all that kind of stuff, knowing that, that home care aspect comes with your education, right? And when you educate your clients, they understand kind of where they're at, and they can get a good perspective on how to get to where they want to be. And then that builds a return clientele for you, because you can now work on a wellness or beauty plan with your clients to ensure that they're coming back to you as the expert, and they feel that they're getting from you the knowledge to maintain what they're investing in. So, it's a constant synchronicity is really what we're getting at, with that. So yeah, I think that was the main points I wanted to hit with this part, and how does that all tie into the customer service? Again, it ties into the customer service and the fact that you're going to be confident when you're speaking with your clients, because you are an expert. You're going to be able to really give them the accurate information, which is the most important thing when you are wanting people to build a relationship with you, right? Because giving good customer service is building a relationship with your clients. And and this isn't a relationship like your homegirl, next door. No, this is a relationship based on you are now the person that they come to for their concerns, and you want to be that person, right? Right, you do. So again, I hope that you enjoyed this 3-part series. Definitely, it's really just kind of skimming the surface on a lot of things. Like every time that I've completed a video so far, afterwards I'm like, oh wait, I should have said this too, because that's really important, so definitely it may be more videos like this coming, but what I really would love to know is kind of what you're getting from it, any questions that you may have, any other things that you may want to know about. So there's going to be quite a few more videos coming up, and I'm super excited to share with you everything that I can. If you have any questions about anything, if you would like me to do a specific type of video about anything within the beauty and wellness industry, I would love to do so. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Peace.